What's good, y'all? King Charles here, King times 2. Just want to hop on here and do a quick unboxing for you guys. Just got a package in the mail. Feels a little heavier than what I believe it should be. But yeah, I actually found a fragrance for a really good price. Something that I haven't seen any reviews for. I haven't really have any information on the fragrance other than I think it might be like a floral fragrance. I don't know if we're gonna hop in here and see though. Ordered 3 bars of soap too. And I basically got these 3 bars of soap for the same price as shipping. So yeah, we'll open all these up and get into the fragrance next. So first soap, we have Ocean Breeze, and these also are blind buys. You can kind of smell it. Smell pretty good, right? We got King Emmanuel here with us, so we is King times 2 in full effect. Second one, we got Bay Rum, and these are all so far by Castelbell. Let me see that one.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, all right, hold that for me. The last bar of soap, which I did forget to mention. These are all from TJMaxx. I think they were only like $4 or $5 a piece. But this one is amber. Just wait. This is amber. That one smells pretty good.
There's like a hole inside that.
I know, yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, so they all must be from the same brand. This one doesn't say Castelbell on it. Nowhere that I've seen so far, but I noticed they all got the little holes in the side. So, yeah, that's it for that. Let's get into the fragrance. Patek Maison, you can see it down there at the bottom. We got Luminous Azure, and I believe this is it's an EDT, Eau de Toilette. EDT, it's 100 mils. This also was from TJMaxx. I am going to try to carefully open this here.
Please remain on the line as we value your call.
There we go, got it unpackaged. Here, step in here. Ooh, careful, make sure you don't drop it. Grab the fragrance. This is a really nice box, nice packaging and everything here. So that is the fragrance there. 100 mLs. Is it cold? It looks like it might be cold.
A little.
Yeah, it is kind of cold. Is it a magnetic cap? From the research that I did, it seemed like it might have been a magnetic cap.
A little.
I don't think it's either it is or it ain't.
Yes.
Let me see.
It has like glittery sparkles in it.
Yeah, I really do like these bottles. They have a few different other ones in the line or in this collection. No, yeah, that's not magnetic. But yeah, like I said, I haven't really found any reviews or anything like that online for this. I don't know what to smell or don't know what to expect to see how it smells. No.
It smells kind of weird.
So yeah, we're just gonna apply it to skin and see what happens next.
Okay, we'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay.
I was already 1, 2, 3, 4.
It smells like something that bees will wear.
It's kind of floral. And it's kind of citrusy. It do smell good though. It doesn't smell like anything that I already have. Can you think of anything that we have here that it smells like? It's a little powdery. Maybe the Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme. It might be. Maybe the Polo. Yeah, grab it.
Where's Polo?
Because right away I'm getting a lot of lavender. Ralph's Club. It's the EDT. You gonna spray it? Let me see. Yeah, that's a little similar, but like not by much. Not enough to say is any comparison. I smell fire. That smell fire.
Polo.
This is really good though. I mean, so far, let me give it another spray. I don't don't know.
Peace, y'all.
I mean, okay, so King times 2 is out. It smells good. So far, so good. I mean, I do get like some blue in there. I don't really know the notes. I do smell some citrusy, which is probably bergamot. I am getting lavender for sure, and vanilla. But yeah, I don't know. That's it. Luminous Azure, Maison Patek. I do plan on wearing this tomorrow. We're just gonna jump right in and see what happens. I mean, so far it does smell pretty good. And they do say that their fragrances could be unisex. Online, this bottle is $250, and I've been seeing anywhere from like $170 to like $250. But right now it's on TJMaxx for $80, and I'm like, $80, that's not too bad of a price. It might be a good blind buy purchase. From what I found, the limited things that I did find online, it looked like it might be a banger. So I'm like, hey, we might as well spend that $80 and see what we have here. I mean, this is a really nice bottle too. I wonder if we can see through the bottle. You gotta turn the light out. It's not dark enough, but I mean, so far, I don't think you can see through there. I'm not seeing anything. I mean, it smells good. It definitely is something different though. But yeah, it's not bad. So yeah, just want to hop on here and give you guys a quick unboxing. More to follow, because yeah, I got to put it through its paces and, you know, check out the longevity. Like I said, this is not on Fragrantica. I don't have any of that information. I didn't find any reviews on this fragrance. I think there was one review that I seen, but it looks like the guy had like a little tester vial, and I'm like, he could be talking about anything. I want to see someone with the actual bottle. And since I didn't see anyone with the actual bottle, I'm like, I might as well do it myself. So here we are, Luminous Azure. Like I said, they do have a few other bottles in this collection. They had a pink one, I believe a green one, I know for sure a black one, and a gray silver one. And they all look like they were pretty good. So depending on how this goes, if I can find those other ones on sale, then I'll probably grab those too. TJMaxx did have the pink one. I think that one's Luminous Coral, and then the gray one was Luminous Ghost. The Coral is gone off of TJMaxx as of right now. But then they also did have some of the other fragrances from a different collection on TJMaxx, but those sold out pretty quick. And I was a little apprehensive about pulling the trigger, which made me grab this one because I seen those other 2 fragrances from the other collection gone, and then I seen the Coral disappear pretty quick too. So I'm like, let me just grab it, since, I mean, hey, $80. Might as well grab it and see what's up. But yeah, so far I'm liking what I'm smelling. It's like a nice floral, citrusy. Like, you could probably pull this off whenever you want to, or, you know, if we had to put categorize it with a season. I'm definitely seeing like summertime, spring, like kind of right where we are now, like just ramping up into the springtime where the weather's breaking and getting a little nicer. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good addition. And as of right now, the only bottle that's really standing out to me as far as like where to place this one, let's see if we can get you guys in there, is right next to this other blue bottle that is Histories de Parfums. This is not a blue bottle. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for it, but I'm always reorganizing and readjusting everything here. But yeah, that's the full collection there. I do plan on making more videos. I got a lot to talk about because these fragrances, it's a journey. So yeah, that was it. Luminous Azure, King times 2. We'll catch you on the next one. Hey, what's up, y'all? Just wanted to hop on here real quick before the video ends. Patek Maison Luminous Azure. After owning it for 48 hours and wearing it one time, 24 hours, lasted maybe about 6 hours. I'll save all that information for the full review. But I did want to say real quick, this does smell like something that I already have, which is Dior Sauvage EDT. I didn't compare it to the EDP, but EDT, EDP, they still smell pretty similar. But this smells exactly like Dior Sauvage. With that said, though, it's not a bad fragrance. And I mean, more to follow. So stay tuned.